All right, so we're down here in Studio C, and I'm gonna try to get you a video made real quick because I'm not done editing all of the farm show footage that I have. I got probably about 4 hours of footage, and I'm trying to whittle it down into a couple videos that are less than an hour so people will actually watch them. So that's what we're working on, and I got some more parts for this, so we'll just make it a little more better, and that's what we'll do right after this. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man. This here is the Model 92 Maytag that we spent several videos going through and making it more better, because as you recall, it was this color and that's not right. So we made it the way it's supposed to be. However, there are some things that are not still the way they were supposed to be, and that would be, we need a muffler, which is not, these are not the original style mufflers, but for the garden tractor, when we put it on there, we need it. So I ordered this. However, I should have got this one, because this is the single cylinders have a much bigger exhaust system. So we're gonna do that. I got a fancier brass drain valve with the thinking that it'd be easier to break off and ruin it, you know. Now, the real reason is, if it's on the garden tractor, I thought, wouldn't it be handy to be able to drain the gas out easily, quickly, so that if I do play with it, you know, it's not just sitting full of bad gas all the time. If it's got a drain valve, perhaps I would open it and drain it. That might be a stupid thing to do, and I may not end up liking that, but we're gonna try. And then finally is, I got the correct top sticker for this, because they sent me 2 of the ones that go back there and that wasn't right. So I need this one for up on top of here. I'm gonna look it up real quick and see if I remember if it goes that way or if it goes this way. Not that it really matters, but I'm like that. I like to know that stuff is close to the way it's supposed to be, but everything's dusty now from being down in here. So I suppose that the easiest to start with would be the exhaust. So that would require a guy to have the right size tools handy. And now that we have our, and now, after knocking it over, now that we have our little Studio C area set up down here where we've got tools and everything, we don't have to go hunting so long for stuff. It's right here at arm's length. And that's what I enjoy, because I do not want to have to spend half the day all the time looking for stuff. And I actually like working down here on smaller projects like this, because if I get tired, I can go upstairs and just forget it, you know? All right, so this is much better, just in case you still don't get the drift of this. The old versus the new. In this case, a bigger hole is a good thing. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put it on there. Our gasket is permanently bullied into the other piece, I guess, so that worked out for us. Just makes it so much nicer with this little laser cut flange thing. The original exhaust was kind of like this, had a flange thing that went on, but then of course it adapted it to that metal flexible hose, which you were supposed to throw out the door, you know, while you were doing your washing. And then it had a little tin shield thing to go over the part that would lay actually on the threshold or whatever, so you didn't light the floor on fire. But yeah, so now if I just put this on there, that sticks way out there, so we know we're going to destroy that. But I might end up, and I don't know that, but for today it's going to be like that, but I might end up putting an elbow, stick it straight up in the air. Of course, then it will collect water. So maybe I want to do like a, 90 elbow or something. We'll see when we get it on the garden tractor. We will have more information and be able to decide what we like better. That does stick out an awful far way, but like I said, when it's on the garden tractor, maybe we'll even go down. Maybe that would be the way to go. We'll see. But for today, that's what we want right there. Now, for our next thing, we're going to fail miserably because of several reasons. Number A is I don't know that I have any thread tape. That's the size. Number B, we should probably check before we start. Can I physically turn this round and round in the hole that we're in? I think I can, said the little engine that could. So let me see. I think around the corner here I do have some of the thread tape I'm going to grab, which I know people hate it when they use thread tape, but that's what I do. I thought maybe we were out of luck, but I did find some. Now I'm supposing what a guy should do, since it actually has fuel in it, is tip it up on its side. And then go like this. Which is a lot harder now because for A, I have to hold this up in the air and the camera and run the tools. Because the piece of wood here is obviously not magnetic. And I don't know where my tripod is. I gotta go out and check in the green combine. I'm pretty sure that's where it is. But anyway, you can see what I'm doing and it's gonna work. I promise. We didn't put so much fuel in that it couldn't be done. Well, I hope this still... Well, now, Knutson, I got a little too over anxious because I thought of a problem. But I don't think it is a problem. I think it's... Well, I think the little shut-off deal is full of grease. And that's what my issue is. But I was worried that the handle maybe wouldn't fit, but we can spin it out. It does go 360, so what we'll do is we'll screw this all up real good. See, this needs to go. Okay, I'm losing patience. This would work. This would work if it wasn't for the skid. So we may not be able to do this today. But maybe we can. Come on. Come on. There we go. We just had to be smarter than it. Which is not easy for us, as we are a moron. See, there's just a particular place you can put it. And then, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to have to get a narrow little something to kind of grip it back there and turn it around. Okay, we're going to go with that. It's not leaking. If I turn it out this way, will it leak? Probably. What I'm saying is, I'm trying to make sure that that is really the closed way. And it's not just that it's got grease in it and it's going to start leaking out any second. So sometimes you can't go by the handle. Sometimes they... No, that's there. And then if I turn it this way, it'll let me go through. See, so yeah, okay. So we're going to leave that there like such. And it's working fine. We're going to wipe that up. We're good there. Now on to our sticker. Quickly, we are going to Google, as that is our friend these days. When our brain is too small, we use the internet machine. I think I know which way it goes, but I always like to check. Okay, there's one example of what I thought. Let's find a second example. Yes, okay. So the way I always do it, which is what I thought, that I wanted to double check, just to be sure, is that the decal is right side up when it's facing this way. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna place it right like that. Is that good? Kind of sketch. Maybe not my best work, I don't know. But it'll work for a little while until it doesn't. Look at how pretty that looks. The little details are where it's at. So we have our decal on there now. Maytag Multimotor, Newton, Iowa. And I think, actually, I ordered a third thing for this, and it hasn't got here yet. Or a fourth thing. What are we on? Yeah. What I ordered for it was the deluxe air cleaner, you'd say. Since it's going on a garden tractor, I don't feel the piece of screen wire with the lock ring is adequate enough. So the other thing has got a little bit of filtration to it. Not much, but enough to help us out. So when that comes here, we'll pop this out, and then that goes on. It just has like a set screw in the top. Not much to it, but better than what we got. And we will, yeah, we can dig out that garden tractor one day and start working on it and get it ready to accept this new piece of machinery here that we've fixed up. I suppose whilst we've got it here, let's hear it run one more time. And that is the literal first hit or first kick since the last time we ran it. It's been sitting behind me on the floor, and I picked it up here and put it on the freezer, and that was the first time I tried to start it, and it started in one kick. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I think we got her tuned in, is what I'm saying. So it will definitely, hopefully, you never say definitely because we never know what sort of tragedy will befall us, but I would say it's ready for the garden tractor application when we get that far. But that's the way I like them to run, because it ain't no fun kicking on them all day. Them old timers, I think their biggest flaw with them was not mixing the gas correctly, because if you get too heavy on the oil, I'm telling you, you can kick on these suckers all day and they won't run. Just because they, you know, what it does is it fouls out the plugs. And so, tricks I've learned over the years, but, oh, backfire. But that's the way they're supposed to run, you know, one kick, fire up. And so, yeah, I think we got us something. And hopefully this was enough stuff to make a video. And I'll get to working on editing all those farm show videos, and then you'll be seeing those in the next few days too, I hope. So, yeah. As always, if you enjoy my videos, give them a thumbs up. That helps out the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment. Tell me that you liked it, or tell me that you hated it. Tell me I'm a moron. I really don't care, but anything that you say helps us out too. So thank you again, as always, for watching, and I will see you in the next one.